Another set from Star Decals, which was kindly sent to us for review, is on the CA-1 Schneider, which was used during the Spanish Civil War, which is a very strange looking tank, and its origins are from World War I, and it's a French tank that was used then in the trenches, and after the use of World War I, sold to the Spanish government, who made use of it, and it was pressed into service by the Republican uprising. Many of the unions and those groups caught up in the initial beginnings of the war, and pressed into service with no great success, I don't think, and probably didn't survive very long, but they were used, and it's a very interesting subject. This set covers 3 groups, 2 different markings using 3 different groups, which are in Spanish, so I won't try and pronounce them, but they are abbreviated and I can give you the English version of it. So we've got the militias of the JSU, which is the socialist youth movement, which was created by the unification of the socialist and communist youth in 1936. If I sound like I know what I'm talking about, you have to thank Paul Preston from his book for the Spanish Civil War. Nothing to do with me. And then you've got the UGT and the UHP, which were both unions. They were trade unions and a federation linked to the Spanish Socialist Party. So they were both part of the Republican movement and used against the nationalists. So as I've said before, you've got 2 vehicles. There's not a lot of information on these vehicles at all. So you've got one, and there is a bit of artistic license built into that because of that reason. The first one is in use with the JSU, and it has a 3-tone camouflage scheme, which is very interesting, and nice markings with the flag that the Republicans used at the beginning, and the JSU printed on top of it. Then you've got the second version, which is not a lot known about it. The colour is not known, as it says here, and this is used with the UGT and the UHP in red markings. So you can go for what you like. If you look at some references, you can see what some of the vehicles looked like at that time and get one of those markings going, and these are very good decals to use over the top. So on to the decals. We've got very good colour range and quite colourful. So certainly this UGT and UHP would brighten up the side of an olive drab finish. And you've also got, as I've said before, these painted flags that were painted onto the side of the vehicle, and they're captured very well in this decal sheet with a very irregular pattern and good colour range, as I've said before. And you've got the white JSU, which can be placed on top of those once they're on the vehicle to great effect. You've got 5 groupings of the JSU, so and you've got 3 flags, so obviously you can put some white, some of the white markings on the front and back of the vehicle. And again, as I've said, there's not a great deal of information on this, so you can kind of place these how you wish. I'll put some information in the description below about these vehicles. This is from what I can find with the 1/35th scale models that you can use them on. Hobby Boss is mainly the one I can think of, and there is a conversion set that I found online because some of these Republican vehicles had some modifications done to them, and that set gives you those to add. So again, a very good set from Star Decals, very unusual. Again, the only set of decals for this particular vehicle, and highly recommended.